Hi guys and gals, it's John
And Emily.
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful, slightly cooler, not flooded, like the only place in the country that is not flooded or on fire right now, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Stay safe out there, everybody. Crazy.
Yeah.
First up, we've got some amazing releases this week. Check out this reissue. Queen Latifah, All Hail the Queen, debut album from the very legendary, pioneering and influential hip-hop artist and entertainer, led by singles Wrath of My Madness and Money Love assisted Ladies First. It became an instant classic and was selected by The Source as one of the top 100 best rap albums, while also making it onto Robert Dimery's 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die list. It continues to be a must-have for record collectors and hip-hop heads around the world. We have a limited edition and pressed to clear red vinyl. So cool. Latifah in the house.
Hey.
Hey.
Next up, we have Big Red Machine. How long do you think it's gonna last? Forever.
Hopefully not much longer.
There are two answers to that
kidding.
question.
Yeah.
The second album from Aaron Dessner from The National and Justin Burnham from Bon Iver features some amazing guest artists like some Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
Whoever that
Swifty,
is.
Swifty.
I don't know. Apparently people know her. Sharon Van Etten, Fleet Foxes, Anais Mitchell, Ben Howard, This Is the Kit, and more on Limited Red as well.
It's very good. We've been listening to that a lot lately. We got the cassette in for Duran Jones and Indication, Private Space.
Really
Cool. Nice color cassette. Very nice. Great record.
Yep. Are we doing this?
Yeah, let's do a few.
Cool. Next up, we have Romeo Must Die original soundtrack, named by Q Magazine as one of the 5 best compilations of 2000. It includes BG, Shantae Moore, Dave Hollister, Destiny's Child, Genuine, Joe, Lil Mo, Mac 10, Playa, Stanley Clark, and Aaliyah, who appears on 4 songs. The album debuted at number 3 on Billboard 200 and was certified platinum shortly after its release.
Speaking of certified platinum, we actually have this up on the wall. If you ever want to take a look at it, check it out. We're not going to sell it, but it's really cool. But this is the original platinum record notification to Magoo. Super cool. Little history, little trivia there.
Yep.
Go Virginia Beach. What else we got? We got My Morning Jacket live in 2015, the first in a planned series of vinyl-only live releases. It was recorded during the Waterfall Tour and includes fan favorites Victory Dance, Circuital, Don Dante, Touch Me, I'm Gonna Scream Part 2, and more. Pressed to 3 gorgeous white LPs. Digital download is included. I don't know how they made that digital download into vinyl, but this is a rare record. It's super cool. All right.
Yep. Next up, we have Bob Marley and the Wailers, The Capitol Session 73. Available now for the first time. This intimate performance featuring Stir It Up, Get Up, Stand Up, Stop That Train, and more has been fully restored and remastered. This is a limited edition 2 LP collection, pressed to green marble vinyl, packaged in a gatefold sleeve.
We interrupt this video to show you original master recordings, original master sleeves by Mobile Fidelity. They're back in stock for the first time in months. If you'd like us to hold one of these, please let us know. They're the best original sleeves ever.
You sound like Mr. Movie Phone.
That's me, Mr. Movie Phone.
Next up, we have Imagine Dragons, Mercury Act 1, the 5th studio album produced by the one and only Rick Rubin. I don't know why I paused like that. Rick Rubin, that features the singles Wrecked, Follow You, and Cutthroat, and explores themes such as love, faith, pain, passion, and loss.
Imagine Rory Gallagher, the 50th anniversary release of his 1971 eponymous debut that includes a 2021 remix and remaster of the original album, 18 rare outtakes, and a BBC radio sessions pressed to 3 LP, as well as a booklet of rare essays, photography, and rare paraphernalia. How they get that paraphernalia in there? I don't know.
It's exciting.
It is so exciting.
Back to Little CD.
Little things.
Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. This is her 2nd studio album, released in '96. Features production from a variety of producers, including Timbaland, Missy Elliott, J Dibs, and so many others. Remains one of the most influential albums in hip hop and R&B, and proved to be a major breakthrough in her career.
Hey, one more CD. Let's do it. Timbaland and Magoo. Welcome to Our World, the debut studio album by the Norfolk, Virginia duo, first released in 1997. Wish we had this on vinyl. The platinum-selling album features guest appearances from artists such as Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Genuine, and Playa, known as a classic among duos in hip-hop history, and features singles such as Up Jumps, Da Boogie, Clock Strikes, and Love to Love Ya, Baby.
Next up, we have Grace Petras, Working Woman, the Austin-based singer-songwriter's full-length debut that includes guest contributions from Indigo Girls, Ruthie Foster, the Watson Twins, and Dar Williams. 10 powerful songs performed by her and her band, recorded over 3 days in Nashville, spanning styles from alt country to neo-folk, raising up voices of women everywhere with swagger and soul.
Yes. Way to swagger, Emily.
I have no swagger or soul. I'm sorry.
She has no soul.
No soul.
No soul. Next up, speaking of no soul, Iron Maiden, Senjutsu, the metal icon's 17th studio album and first album of new material in 6 years, features the singles The Writings on the Wall and Certigo, 2 CDs packaged nicely in this spectacular samurai-themed cover artwork designed by their longtime illustrator Mark Wilkinson. We also have the limited deluxe edition with media book, which is this. This is the regular, this is this. Vinyl is on the way soon, hopefully tomorrow, probably not, probably next week, because that's just the way we roll. So hopefully soon.
Nicely.
We do have a great poster in the window though, come check it out. Yeah, Iron Maiden.
Next up is Nick Bartsch. Bartsch? Entendre, a fascinating solo from the Swiss pianist, composer, and conceptualist, best known as the leader of the bands Ronan and Mobile. It offers deeper insight into his musical thinking, emphasized by the patient unfolding of his modular polymetric pieces, finding freedom in aesthetic restrictions, serving each piece's development while also taking the music to new places. It sounds very interesting.
We didn't write that, did we?
Don't know what
Did we
any
write
of
that?
those words mean.
We didn't write that. We can't even
It's
read
not
it.
our copy.
We can't even read it. Next up, Boris Flood, their monumental work originally released in 2000, which saw the band broadening their vision of musical possibility with a notable and imaginative influence from visionary American minimalist Steve Reich, weaving in prog, drone, and slowcore into a multifaceted symphony. Originally released in Japan on CD only, this is the first ever vinyl release. Slightly ding, just a little tiny ding right there.
Next up, we have Nina Simone, Little Girl Blue, the debut album originally released in February 1959, when she was in her mid-20s and still aspiring to be a classical concert pianist. The album includes the classic tracks My Baby Just Cares for Me, Mood Indigo, as well as I Loves You Porgy, pressed on 180-gram audiophile vinyl. Made that one word. Featuring a brand new stereo remaster by Kevin Gray.
Next up, Nag Champa, California White Sage in the house. Don't be confused, we also sell incense. We got a lot of great incense in. Skid Row, self-titled, the hair metal band's 1989 debut that featured songs like Youth Gone Wild, 18 in Life, and I Remember You, Run Des Run, which received favorable reviews and led to the band opening for Bon Jovi and Aerosmith, eventually peaking at number 6 on the Billboard charts and going platinum 5 times over, pressed to silvery metallic vinyl. Did we mention that it's limited? It's limited. Nice. Wow.
Next up is Kat Von D, Love Made Me Do It. We told you about the CD last week, so we got the wax this week. It's her debut, boasting shape-shifting analog synths, post-punk dreamscapes, and gothic hues, and shy pop magnetism. Standouts include the first single, Exorcism, Protected, featuring Peter Murphy of Bauhaus, and produced and co-written with Danny Lohner of Nine Inch Nails and Perfect Circle.
Nice. Booker T and the MGs, the complete stack singles, an incredible collection featuring such classic songs as Time is Tight, Soul Limbo, Melting Pot, and their version of Dominic Frontiers, Hang 'em High, The Beatles' Something, and Simon and Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson. A bunch of hard-to-find B-sides and more. A 2 LP set pressed on red vinyl and housed inside a sweet gatefold jacket with liner notes included. Super cool.
Next up, we have Ceelo Green, The Lady Killer, the Atlanta native's classic 2010 album featuring the massively successful song Forget You, and drew comparisons.
Well
Thank you. Drew comparisons to soul legends Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, and Otis Redding. Vinyl debut for a modern soul classic, Press 2, Hot Pink Wax.
Next up, Chuck Bukowski. Bukowski reads his poetry. Recording of a 1972 poetry reading that is quintessential Bukowski, featuring observations and vignettes drawn from life's darker side, focusing on perversions, poverty, drunkenness, gambling, and bodily functions. Clear, that's true, that's pretty much everything he ever did. Clear with black swirl ashtray vinyl.
Wow.
Charles Bukowski and the Housekeep. Yes.
Next up, Dazed and Confused.
Give it up. Give it up.
This is even more Dazed and Confused. A great soundtrack for a great film featuring ZZ Top, War, Dr. John, Foghat, and more. This is the Bloodshot Eyes pressing on white vinyl with red splatter. Get high on life.
On life, y'all.
On life.
It's hard to get more Dazed and Confused than we are.
Yeah.
Next up, True Romance, original soundtrack. A colorful homage to one of the greatest cult movie classics of all time, featuring songs from Soundgarden, Shelby Lynne, Robert Palmer, and more on blue and magenta. Magenta, we got your magenta right here.
It's
Colored
a homage,
violet.
y'all.
It is a homage.
Homage.
It is a homage.
So we have Molly Lewis, The Forgotten Edge, the debut EP from the globally renowned Whistler, who makes her gorgeous and curious compositions out of thin air, literally. It has been described as sprawling would-be spaghetti western scores with a dash of old Hollywood glamour on limited edition red vinyl.
Next up, Damien Gerardo, Where Shall You Take Me? The indie rocker's fifth studio album and his first on Secretly, originally released back in 2003. This special opaque orange is part of SC25, Secretly Canadian 25, in which Secretly is not only celebrating 25 years, but giving back to families in need.
Next up we have Here We Go Magic, A Different Ship, the indie rock band's third studio album, originally released in 2012. And this is another one of the SC25 benefit albums, and it's on opaque blue vinyl.
Last but not least, Pearl Charles' Sleepless Dreamer. Her 2018 debut album is finally back in print and on pink vinyl. The LA Songstresses sound is a melding of 60s rock and 70s cosmic country. This also includes a two-sided poster. We also have more smells. We got the Nag Champa right here, Nag Champa Myrrh flavor.
Nog Dragon's Blood.
We were actually allocated on that. That's a limited edition. We ordered two. We only got one. So get it while you can.
Oh my God.
And Egyptian Pyramid incense, which smells like a dead mummy. Not really, but kind of. Just a little bit. I don't know. You've never smelled a dead mummy?
No.
Oh man, you're not as old as I am. I smelled a lot of dead mummies.
I mean, I guess you were there.
I was there. Anyway, we hope to see you guys soon. We got so much cool stuff in for you. We bought a ridiculous amount of stuff just in the last 2 hours. Like everybody came in at once.
Everybody.
So we got some really cool vinyl. Nice Dylan box set, used box set. I might grab that. Hopefully, I'm not going to be that guy and
We
grab
got this
that.
really cool thing that I'm going to tell you about.
I'm going to take
I'm
it.
going to buy it.
It's one of my favorite compilations of all time. Anyway, we'll show you some cool stuff at the end of this video, so stick around and watch that. Be safe. If you want dibs on any of this, let us know. Call 757-962-1996 or message us right here, and we'll let you know what prices are and set stuff aside for you. See you guys soon. Bye.